and I'm grateful for that.
When you said you got out, what did you do? Did you run to neighbors? Did you go to a shelter?
I was on the phone with my uncle at the same time. When he called me at the same thing was happening. So he was able, he lives close by, so he was able to come over, and I got into my vehicle and we drove by him through everything. I just kind of asked my grandmom to get what she needed. She's elderly, so I asked her to get what she needed, and with the roof falling in and flying all over the place, we just held it together and stepped over where we need to step over and exit as best as we can.
What does this teach you about preparedness in total? I mean, having been, you said you packed your overnight bag, etc. I mean, was this a lesson in preparedness that you can share with the rest of Barbados?
I felt like if I might have been 75% prepared, but all I can say is that I would never ever be 75% prepared again. I would be 210% prepared. That's what I can say. And I would let everyone know, I would advise everyone to don't take anything for granted. You have to prepare like if, because I felt like if it would never be me, you know, I would never have this experience. But you can't think like that. You have to think that it could be you.
Could you describe the condition of your house before? Because you said you anticipated, you were prepared, but did you expect, one, that your roof would blow off, and two, did you think the condition the house was in would have withstood hurricane force winds?
Honestly, I felt like I might have had challenges with the roof coming off, because there were some issues prior to the storm, and when we had the bad weather a couple days before, I noticed that we would definitely have major issues if there was a major storm coming. And I told my grandmom that we need to get to a shelter, but she, you know the people in the older generation, they kind of like tried to stay home, so she didn't want to leave. So, and then I couldn't leave her. I didn't want to leave her. So yeah, we did have some issues because I had asked her if she wanted to go over, because it wasn't comfortable. So I asked if she wanted to go over.
You know what saved us? The fact that they moved at 28 miles per hour. So that normally, exactly. No. If you had stayed in this, and this was moving at 3 or 4 miles per hour or 6 miles per hour, that would have stayed over here for 7
Maybe
miles.
dead.
You know what I'm saying?